On behalf of the Allied Chemical Corporation, I welcome you. We're here to talk about carpets of Caprolan nylon. The product, the customers, and you, the people who sell. How you sell determines how much you sell. A man who sat where you're sitting once got that message, went back to his showroom, applied what he'd learned, and now he's rich. As rich as a Caprolan color, as secure as a Caprolan fiber. But why not let him tell you about it?
Hi, guys. Won't you come into my parlor? Why, we'll be as snug as a bug in a rug. Caprolan, of course. That's a little carpet funny. Oh. How do you like my kitty, guys? Isn't he precious? How still he lies. I got him all the way from India. He came in a little tiny box. Then I let him out, and he got out of hand, and I stepped on him and crushed him and made a kind of a throw mat out of him. You wouldn't think it to look at me, but I used to be a $97 weakling. I was the lost, lonely salesman, searching for the right product, always disappointed. You know how those things are. Oh, they all look good at first, but you never really know a carpet until you live with it. Then one day I saw her. It was chemistry, Allied, of course. There she was, right there. What color, what strength. The way she sprang back after people had walked all over her. I knew this was a carpet that a man could raise a family on. I started to work for Caprolan, and then it happened. Orders, orders, orders. I never saw so many, I'm not kidding. And she worked right along with me, side by side, share and share alike, in sickness and in health, for richer or poor. But as you can see, with your own envious salesman eyes, listen, guys, they're too much. I can see you. Can you see me? It's very little poor and oodles of rich. Well, after 6 months, I retired at the age of 22, believe it or not. From rugs to riches, I call it. And listen, you silly savages, if you've paid attention and listened to me, you can have the same wonderful goodies that I had. And this delightful girl, isn't she too much? Cappy. Caprolan. She's beautiful. And how about my kitty? Isn't he sweet? Growl, you little devil. Say something. Don't just lie there flatty-like. I've got to retire and catch some Z's now.
The story of the success of a Caprolan salesman begins with a product. A carpet of Caprolan nylon. It carries the gold label, and it's made only by the finest carpet mills. The rest of the success story of a Caprolan salesman can be summed up this way. Know, show, grow. Know your product. Show it off to good advantage. Watch your profits grow. Now, as in every other business, Caprolan customers fall into two basic groups, men and women. Let's meet some of them.
Come on, Henry. Now, here's the Caprolan showroom. Now, come on, Henry. You're going to thank me for this. Wait till you see how we look. Right, young man?
I'm not kidding. Yes, ma'am. We have Caprolan carpets for every purpose. Beautiful, deep-dyed color, luxurious texture, unusual designs. A welcome addition to any home.
See, Henry?
Oh, don't, Margaret.
But I'm a little puzzled. Aren't you the same couple that was in here last week and bought Caprolan for every room in your home? Why, you even bought them for the front and back walks. Is anything wrong?
Oh, no. We love every square yard of it, don't we, Henry?
Well, we certainly did. Margaret, I've told you to keep your hand off my arm.
But I don't understand. Are you buying Caprolan carpets to put on your carpets to protect them? As beautiful as they are, we want you to walk on them. Caprolan is made for heavy use.
Oh, I know that, silly. Tell him, Henry.
We know
Henry, tell him.
Well, I'm...
Very well said, Henry. Now, can you help us, young man?
Yes, of course, ma'am, we can help you. Do what?
Why, I want you to make a suit of Caprolan for Henry.
A suit?
Yes, I think every woman's husband should look as nice as their floor. Don't you agree, Henry, huh?
Oh, Margaret, please. Last year it was double-breasted satin draperies. Hey, buddy, do I get the extra pairs of pants?
Yes, the sales keep rolling in for Caprolan, and for good reason. Caprolan delivers what the customers want. Caprolan and the Caprolan Gold label stand for excellence. And Caprolan's performance, its unsurpassed wearability and cleanability make you look good after the sale is made too. Returning now to our salesman, we find him still proud of the sale he just made.
Another happy customer, another triumph for effective, tasteful, poised salesmanship.
Pinky Bixford's the name, and promotion's my game. You want bigger sales? I'll give you bigger sales.
Well, thank you, Mr. Bixford, but Caprolan has given much thought to its sales campaign, and we think,
Think big.
we think,
Think rug. This is a country of rugged individuals, my friend, and if they're going to be rugged by anybody, it might as well be you.
well, thank you, Mr. Bixford, but I don't think,
There, you said it. Why, man, when I think about wall-to-wall carpeting, I think wall-to-wall. The Berlin Wall to the Great Wall of China. Now that's an order. And how about United States Highway number 1 laying out there all uncovered, getting scuffed and scratched? Ride Caprolan all the way. Baby, you've been overlooking some great bets. What are you fellas doing at those planning boards anyway? Now listen, how about this? Carpeting on the underside of every airplane wing. Get it? Look up to Caprolan. And we'll cover Lake Erie so people can walk to Canada without a wet toe in the crowd. And how about the infield at Yankee Stadium? No bad bounces on Caprolan. And I've been saving this one for you, sweetheart. The boardwalk at Atlantic City. And the beach. And all the beaches. From Maine to Florida. Get it? Get a tan on Caprolan. You hear me, Big Daddy? Binky Bixford's playing you the money tune on the Golden Horn. Now get with it, buddy boy. Put a feather in your Caprolan. We're ready to move. You just say the word.
okay, I'll say the word. Out! Out!
He's definitely not a fun guy, is he?
You no doubt have found that you have to start setting up a sale by talking about color. A survey by the American Carpet Institute shows that 85% of women choosing carpet are more influenced by color than by any other factor. And here's where selling deep-dyed carpets by Caprolan nylon becomes easier than selling any other carpet. Caprolan fibers start out whiter than other fibers, and they dye deeper. Most other fibers are just coated with dye, but with Caprolan, color goes deep down into the fiber itself, which is why we call Caprolan the more colorful nylon, deep dyed for extra beauty. But there are other offbeat questions that are more difficult. We conducted a survey in local showrooms to find the puzzling questions and situations which arise most frequently. And then we invited one of our senior salesmen to answer them.
Hi, this is Gabe Tonkler, your Caprolan survey reporter. We're here in a Caprolan showroom, and we're going to talk to one of the grand old men of carpetum, Dennis Dew. Hi, Mr. Dew.
Hi, Gabe.
Mr. Dew, I wonder if you'd mind answering a few ticklish problems that come up in selling carpets.
Anything you want to say, shoot.
All right, Gabe, here's the first question. No, that's my name, isn't it, Gabe? I'm sorry about that. Dennis, is there any difference between men and women as customers?
I'd say, buddy, if you don't know the difference between men and women, you're in trouble, regardless of the customer jazz.
I see. Well, you have a good point there. Where did you get your training as a rug salesman, Dennis?
Oh, I just hung around the carpet guys, and I love to kind of roll on the carpets and talk with them. I love the designs, the lovely colors of Caprolan. Man, oh man,
Mr.
it's
Dew.
Caprolan.
Mr. Dew, try control yourself, will you?
Don't touch me,
I'm sorry.
unless you love me.
Do you believe in premarital carpet buying?
What? Premarital carpet buying? Oh, I certainly do. If it's confined to the rec room, where they can just play and jump and act silly and, you know.
How do you handle dogs that track up a carpet?
I nail their paws to the floor.
Should a newly married couple get carpets or furniture first?
I don't know. It's a fun game either way you look at it. Yeah. It's more fun with Caprolan. You lie there and kind of roll around and giggle and then slip a little ring on their finger. Aye, they wed, and now to bed.
When you're bothered by competitive salesmen, what do you do to them? How do you handle them?
Drop 'em like a bad habit. Sink one right in 'em. And then go to the church of my choice.
What do you do with the money you earn here?
Well, I think that is a little personal. I date Margaret Sepperton. She's in China. Not in China, but in the China department.
Oh, I see.
I put my Caprolan rug on the floor, and then she puts her dishes, and we have some tea, and then we kiss hard.
That's what you do with the money.
Oh, yeah.
I see. Well, one last question, sir. How long will a carpet of Caprolan nylon last?
A lot longer than you will.
Well, thank you, Dennis. Thank you very much.
You have a handshake like a wet armadillo.
Thank you, Dennis Dew, senior salesman, grand old man of Carpetum. Thank you for advancing each Caprolan salesman a few more steps towards the knowledge and know-how that is our goal. Well, once more, let's move to the local showroom and watch a new man, a real freshman, take his first firm steps toward that goal.
I love you. I love you. Now, I've got to remember what they taught me. A big, cheerful hello. Confident air, sincere interest. Save customer time and money. No promises you can't keep. It's the Caprolan way. Well, I'm ready.
Hello.
Sorry she has to circle the field, folks, but we're a little stacked up today.
I was told you could help me.
Well, I'll do what I can.
I don't know anything, so you'll have to show me everything.
Well, ask me anything. I'm an expert.
I need carpet. Lots of carpet. You see, I have a friend, a very close friend, who likes to run around the house barefoot.
Oh? Well, Caprolan has any number of fast colors.
Good, because he's a fast runner.
Well, any particular color in mind?
Match my eyes.
Oh.
You're writing without your pad and pencil.
Oh, so
And I want the texture to feel like this.
Oh? I'd like a carpet like that myself.
Well, I guess that's all.
Oh, wait. What about your bird cage?
Oh, thank you. I never would have thought of that.
What about your bathtub?
Oh, good. Make it beige. I love to bathe in beige.
You know, you're a lady that should have carpeting everywhere. In the living room, bedroom, a bathtub and ceiling, the walls, the garage, outside in the lawn, even in the swimming pool.
More. There's one thing I must ask you. What I want to ask you, baby, is, am I getting these wholesale?
Well, I... And to think that I've only been with Caprolan for a month now. Huh?
I think you get the idea. You can have fun selling Caprolan this season, and we're going to have fun helping you in every way. We top the field in what we know, how we show, and so we grow. So get out there and meet your customers.
Well, that's right, Byron.
Thank you, John.
Thank you. But seriously for a moment, a great market deserves a great product. America is the greatest market, and we know that Caprolan is a great product. So come on, guys. Let's roll out that carpet and make sure it's Caprolan.